Hello, everybody. It is Rabbi Chastain, and I am here to go further with you into the Nesivos Shalom, and we are looking at Maimer HaRavi'i, his fourth Maimer, on Pesach, which is called Pesach Chag Emunah, Pesach, the festival of our faith. We are going to speak a little bit about Emunah and Kfira and blasphemy, the opposite of Emunah, the opposite of faith in God, and the story of Mitzrayim, of Yetzias Mitzrayim. We're going to talk a little bit about Paro today. Let me share my screen with you over here. Sharing my screen. There it is. And we want this. We're going to be looking over here where it says Daled, over here where my cursor is. And we're going to go from here until the bottom of the page today. It'll be a shorter shir. And then we will pick back up here by the next shir. Be'ezras Hashem, Yisparach Shmo. All right, here we go. We're at Daled. We are talking about the topic of Emunah in the story of Yetzias Mitzrayim. Uvazeh yesh levar gam inyan esra makos asher mesuper b'Torah Kedosha ba'arichus inyan kol mako maka. So with this idea, looking through this lens of Emunah and Hashem trying to show the world, both the Jewish people and the Mitzrim, that he not only exists, but has a relationship with the world. We can also use this to explain all the plagues, every single one of the 10 plagues that the Torah delves into in detail. We can look at that through a lens of Emunah as well. Va'aloha Torah Kedosha hi nitzchis. We know that the Torah Kedosha, the Holy Torah, is eternal. The Torah is chayim, and it is a Torah of life. Hamoreh es haderech. And what does it do? It shows the path. Asher Nelech Ba, that we're supposed to walk in. It is a guide for life. It is the owner's manual of the world. Ve'ein elu sipurei ever stam. They're not just stories of the past. They're not just stories of the past. Umazeh shayach l'doros, that are not shayach to, that have nothing to do with and are not connected to the later generations. No, they have something to teach the later generations as well. Ella kamor, rather, it's like it is stated, D'chol inyan amakos hayalaman tisgala b'bihir sa'amuna. The entire process of the makos was in order to reveal God in the world and to help strengthen and make clear faith in Him. Sheyedu akol, so that everyone should know sheyesh hashgacha elyona, that there is a higher power that is involved with the world. V'chi abari yisparach shmo, and that the Creator, may His name be blessed, who borei umanhig l'chol habrim. He created and leads all of creation, right? He is manhig us. He leads us in a specific direction. As it says in the Torah, v'yedu Mitzrayim kini Hashem ben tosi es yadi, that Mitzrayim will know that I am God when I stretch out my hand against them. Of course, that's anthropomorphism, but it means when I utilize my power against them. Hamakos hayu tshuva al divrei paro mi Hashem. Now we're getting into the story here. The makos were the answer to Paro's question when he said to Moses, to Moshe, mi Hashem, who is this God that I'm supposed to be listening to? Who is this God? Who is he? You're gonna see. V'chein lo yadati es Hashem, when he says, I don't know God, I don't recognize God. Ve'al shekasev b'kli yakar, and on the passage, the Kli Yakar, which is a commentary, states, Levar inyan ahoda gimel pamim kini Hashem, that Hashem makes an announcement 3 times that they'll know ki ani Hashem, that I am Hashem. What's this announcement 3 times? Ke'omro b'tchilas makos datzach, when he says it at the beginning of the makos of dam tzvardei and kinim, of blood, frog, and lice. The Makas Dam, he says, Bezos Teda Kiane Hashem. In blood, he says, through this you will know that I am God. Ubitchilas Adash, at the beginning of the next set of Makos, of Arov Dever Shchin, of wild animals, pestilence, and boils, Ba'arov. With wild animals, he says, Laman Teda Kiane Hashem B'Kerav Art, so that you'll know that I am God in the midst of the land. So he says, Kiane Hashem, at the beginning of that section of Makos. V'chein Barosh Ba'achav, Bardar B'choshech Machas B'choros. Hail and locusts and darkness and the death of the firstborn in Barad, in the first of that set. Remember, these were the 3 sets, Titzach, Adash, Ba'achav, that we announce at the Seder. At the beginning of that set, he says, Ba'avor Teda, so they should know, Ki ein kamoni b'chol haaretz. There's no one like me in the entire world. So at the beginning of each set of Makos, Hashem makes such a statement. Sheparo kafir begimel inyanim. That's because Paro was kofir in three main things, that he did not believe and denied three main focal points of faith in God. Kafir b'mitzias habaris baruch shemo. First, he denied the very existence of the Creator Hashem. V'imtim salomer sheish elokim b'nimsa. And if you want to say that there is a God, kafir b'ashgacha pratis, I would tell you that he certainly doesn't have anything to do with this world. That God looks over and has what to do with all of the lowly beings down here on earth. He wouldn't sully his hands. And furthermore, kafir bezeh shebekach HaKadosh Baruch Hu l'shlot l'shaded me'archos ma'arachos hateva. He then denied that Hashem had any power to control or override the natural order that he had put into play. Ukeneged gimel yanim elu hayu eser amakos. And the 10 plagues corresponded to these things, to show Paro that he was wrong in each facet that he denied in faith in God. Shebetchila siv, because at the beginning it writes, Bezos teda kiani Hashem. In the Makkah of Dam, of blood, the first Makkah, first plague, it says, through this you will know that I am Hashem. That's just to show you, yeah, there's a God who created the world. Then it says at the beginning of the next set of Makos, so that you'll know I am Hashem in the midst of the land. That's to show I control the land here too, buddy. That's to show that I have divine providence down over here as well. I would sully my hands. I have what to do with you. Can't get rid of me. Here I am. And after that, Siv, it's written, Ba'avor Teda ki ein kamoni b'chol haaretz. But it's not only that. Ein kamoni. Ein od milvado. There's nobody like me. There, frankly, is nothing else but me, says Hashem. Hainu sha'kadosh baruch hu yachol lifol kechefzo. Hashem could do as he pleases. Lashanos kol tivios, and can change all of nature. Hashem is above all of that. And those are the lessons that Hashem was showing Paro and Mitzrayim and Klal Yisrael and the rest of the world through the Makos, to prove those three different levels of Emunah, those very three that Paro was kafar in. May we all be zocha to strengthen our own Emunah, and I will go weiter, I will go further in my next screencast. As Hashem Yisparach. Be well. We'll see you soon.